Okay, today in the Great Force to Kansas, on the shield, we have the Victorinox Venture Pro and the Venture Pro kit. Now, the difference between the Venture and the Venture Pro is a divot for bow drill, the drill part of the bow drill, or hand drill if you're using two people. I got this come in actually from Europe. And they run about, this runs about 115, I think. This is 50. You can get extra fire steels that are in the sheath, ferrocium rods, for 10. Or you can get the Venture, just the Venture itself with basically a dangler sheath for 75. This thing is nearly 9 inches long. It's 230 millimeters. The blade is a bit over 4 at 105 millimeters. The thickness is a bit over 8 at 3.4 millimeters. It weighs in at 7.8 ounces, 120 grams. And it's made of 14C 28N. And it comes in at a Rockwell hardness of 59. Okay. This is what you get with the Venture Pro. And you can pop this out. Run it up. There's your dangler. It has a rubber O-ring to secure the knife if you find it necessary. It can be carried on a belt that way. I guess it's not really a dangler, but to me it kind of is. Especially if you leave that bit off. You know, that just doesn't work for me. But the thing that has been talked about is the wiggly of the knife in the sheath. It'll lock in both ways. I've thought of a way to fix that. We'll take care of that on another video. And if you're running or hunting, hunters in America definitely would hate this. But for the knife itself, there's several different ways. Felix Imler comes up with a couple of good ways to take care of the rattle. Then I'm sure that it's going to be addressed on future blades. It's got a 90-degree spine and a 90-degree into the spine. And it was rounded to help scrape out spoons of bowls and things along that line, which is handy as far as I'm concerned if you're using your one knife. Also work good to shave up some tinder, but you can see that it's already starting to dig out a bowl pretty nicely. The spine can be used to scrape a ferro rod or to even pull off more tinder. And my typical tinder is jute cord, which you can wrap around the sheath somehow. Just pull it back and you'll get, this knife comes out of the box, it's like stupid sharp. You can see it's just popping hair like nobody's business. And in the kit, in this kit, they have sharpening stones. But the cool thing that I like about this, that I figured out that when I was messing about, that snaps down in. That goes in. You're left with this stuck out and about. I don't usually like things separate because I know what happens when I go out. Things tend to disappear, misplace them. You know, that's just life. So I'll pull it back, put this bit in, and pull it straight up through. And that's one of your attachment points here and here for the kit. But if this sits here, you can actually push this down, lock that in there. You can still use your belt. You can still use your belt loop on your sheath, on the hard sheath. And actually you could run it through both. And you have that to secure it, because this will, if you hit it good, will pop out. And Felix Emler, he shows a few fixes to, a few things to how to shape the sheath, and you can check out his video on that. I'm not going to go that route. I've got something else in mind that I've done. The other thing that this is for, that this has, most people would call them drain holes, which it will let water run out. But you can actually blow through this once you're getting a fire going and use it as a blow tube to increase the flames. Once you've got everything set up and lined up for a fire, you can go that route if you like. Also included in the sheath are the Swiss Army knife Victorinox tweezers. They're all kind of the same. A pen, so you can leave notes if you have to, draw out whatever you're gonna work up, carving up, and the fire steel, the ferrocium rod. These are $10 on site to replace them. I haven't checked their rod to see how they work. I'm sure they work just fine. But if we're gonna work it up, this is a quick tinder, just simple jute cord, and pull it back through the knife edge. Then it fluffs up relatively easy after you do that. Then you're left with nothing but material like such. You take your rod, there it goes. Once you get the black off, lights it up. The protective coating. There's a little bit of jute cord. Use the back of the knife. You can scrape off. This is fat wood. It scrapes. You can scrape your tinder up this way, and you can use any dry wood to do this with. You just want to keep it really, really fine. But fat wood has a resin which makes it burn like nobody's business. Throws pretty good sparks. As you can see. It got it going. And that's just a little bit of fat wood. It got it going. Snaps back its own little sheath. You'd want to, if you're going to leave that long term, you would want to fingernail polish that, do something. Because if you don't, it's going to corrode. And they corrode pretty wicked quick. But like I said, that will fit in, such as that. That one, then you don't have to worry about losing your secondary system to carry. That's the knife. The Venture Pro has the divot for to ride a drill, to push down the socket on top of a drill for a bow drill, or if you're using two people, hand drill, things along that line. comes handy with that. Next we have the kit that goes with it. And this secures into the sheath. But you have a 20mm drill bit that is screw drive and fits into the back where you can turn it with the knife. And if you're going to do that, we'll do that later on something. You would want to have this secured. Your grip on the knife would be like this and this. That way you're holding it all in there and it don't pop out and cut the hell out of you, because it will. And then that's just the typical hex end. You can use other bits if you have them with you. Screwdriver bits will fit. It's a standard. And you just twist this about. It'll pull through and drill a hole if you're whatever you're wanting to make holes for. That's what that is good for. And this kit, there's some other stuff I'm going to do to it too. But this has sharpening stones that fit into the sheath. You can hold that down, set it somewhere, hold it down, and then sharpen your knife. And it's set at the proper angle. If your knife is straight up and down, that's the correct angle for sharpening the knife. And you can see, after you wipe all the discoloration off, you can't even tell that it's been dragging a fire seal. Okay, that's what that is. Now, this was built to go on that hard sheet. So that's what we're going to do. They don't have directions that come in the box. All that seems to be going out the door. So what it is on this box you have codes. There it is. And you use your phone, shoot a picture of it, and it sends you to where the information is for that. Okay, we clean that out. On the back side you have Velcro straps. And this fits in like this. So you set that in, this strap right here, this goes up and back down and out this tab on the back. You pull it secure. This, if you're going to keep that in there, pull it down out of the way. It goes up or into, back out. It pulls over the top. This pulls down. I stick that tab up under there and hold it. Pull that down. And there it's secured. Push that down. Slide that back in. There's your complete system. So if you're out and about in the field and you don't want to carry all this with you, if you're off doing something and you just want to pop this out and take that out, you can have your standard belt knife without any problem, without all this mess, and just put this in the rest of your kit so you don't lose it. But there it is. I've got a few mods that I'm going to make on this. I like the knife. The knife is just wicked sharp. Feels good in the hand. It's light. Even like this, it's very light. I mean, it's not... I figured it was going to be a lot heavier than what it was. It isn't out of the way heavy. It has a comfortable feel to it. You can carry belt here. I think you could probably run some extra straps through if you want to and strap it to your pack. However you want to fix it. It has multiple ways to go about it. This thing ran in at about, let's see, 115 for the carry, and another 50 bucks, so about 165 with everything else. You figure roughly 175 for this, with the shipping and all that to get it here. Last I did look, they were sold out. I'm sure they'll be coming back in. I'm thinking about getting a small tool kit, you know, basic tools like the longer bits for screwdrivers and a few things, because they will fit in here, what I find that I use normally, and will carry along with it. It's just handy. This is Odin's Wolf Survival. Thank you for watching. We have the Victorinox Venture Pro. Like, subscribe, and share. Helps me out with YouTube. Have a glorious day. And get out. Do something. Enjoy your life.